If you are a woman over 60 and you feel tired almost every day, this is important for you because we are not talking about being a little tired. We are talking about that deep fatigue that shows up even after a good night's sleep, the kind that coffee does not fix, the kind that stays with you all day. Many women after 60 believe this is normal. They think it is just age. They think nothing can be done. But the truth is different. Constant tiredness does not appear suddenly. It is an early signal that something in your body is starting to slow down. And the real problem is not today. The real problem is what happens if this is ignored for years. Because after 65, when other symptoms begin to appear, it becomes much harder to reverse. That is why paying attention now matters. Before your body starts asking for a higher price, most women do the same thing at this point. They try to sleep more. They drink more coffee. They push themselves through the day. And they tell themselves, this is just part of getting older. But if this were only about age, rest would fix it. A good night's sleep would be enough. And that is not what happens. You wake up tired. You move slower in the morning. Simple tasks feel heavier than before. This kind of tiredness is different. It is not about effort. It is not about motivation. And it is not about willpower. Your body is still working, but not as efficiently as it used to. And the dangerous part is this. Because the change is slow, you get used to it. You adjust your life. You do less. You rest more. You stop expecting to feel energized. And without realizing it, low energy becomes your new normal. But feeling exhausted every day is not how your body is designed to feel, even after 60. Here is something most women are never told. When energy starts to drop slowly, it is not just about feeling tired. Energy is what allows your body to keep everything working in balance. And when that energy is lower than it should be, other systems begin to adjust quietly. Muscles start to lose strength, not all at once, but little by little. You may notice that standing up takes more effort, that your legs feel heavier, that your arms get tired faster. Circulation also becomes less efficient. Blood flow is not as dynamic as before, and that can affect how warm you feel, how fast you recover, and how steady your movements are. This is why simple activities begin to feel more demanding. Climbing stairs, walking for longer periods, carrying groceries, staying active throughout the day. And there is another part that many people do not connect. When physical energy drops, mental clarity often follows. It can become harder to focus, to stay sharp, to feel mentally present for long periods of time. The most dangerous part is this. Because all of this happens slowly, your body adapts. You do not notice a sudden change. You just start doing a little less, moving a little slower, resting a little more. And over time, this new, lower level of energy feels normal. But adaptation is not the same as health. After 65, this slow decline usually becomes more visible. Balance may feel less stable. Weakness appears more quickly. Recovery after activity takes longer. And at that stage, regaining energy requires much more effort than it would have years earlier. The good news is this. Your body almost always sends signals early, long before serious problems develop. It does not wait until something is broken. It warns you first. Constant tiredness is one of those early signals. It is your body's way of saying that something is no longer working optimally. That does not mean something is wrong with you. And it does not mean you did anything wrong. It simply means your body may be missing support that it used to have. The important part is timing. The earlier you pay attention, the easier it is to correct course. Small adjustments made early can have a much bigger impact than drastic changes made later. This is not about diagnosis, and it is not about medication. It is about understanding what your body is asking for before the decline becomes harder to reverse. Many women are surprised when they finally understand why their energy changed. Not because they are aging, but because certain internal balances shift over time. And once those balances are addressed, energy often improves in ways they did not expect. If you are a woman over 60 and this tiredness sounds familiar, you do not have to guess. If you want to understand it better, write to us now on DM, and we will explain the next steps clearly and calmly.